Laundra mix. Quite an impression.
Dude, there was loot there just a second ago. I swear to God. If this loot just Alright. Alright, the game. Stealth loot. I know the stealth roll. This stealth roll at 20 on the loot. You're getting so much ancient rubbish. It is excellent. Oh no, chat. There's gonna be a quiz on what his people were.
Like Imperials. Laundra's benevolence.
Chat, I need you to take note. Jack's the bodyguard. Evelyn's the wife. And who was the PR lady?
Almost looks too good to eat.
These people have had
Sit with me.
significant importance here. They've been given a lot of airtime. And there must be a reason for that. It must be important. Hold on. Where's my notes?
Take a moment. Don't be shy.
Okay. Jack is the bodyguard. Evelyn is the
Have a
wife.
seat. Let's talk.
There was a PR. There was a stylist. There was a money guy.
Come, sit with me.
Okay, let's listen to what he has to say. Let's listen to sultry tones one more time. Literally?
I'd like to tell you a story.
Oh, jeez.
Once, I had a home on this world with the most beautiful view of the city. Me and my wife, we used to love to sit and watch the city lights twinkle in the evening haze. It's our moment of serenity. But then, the time of ashes came. And while the heavens offered an escape, only I survived and grasped the secrets of immortality. Evelyn, everyone I ever cherished, they were gone. And I was alone. Which is why I am so glad to have met you. Soon, you and I shall spend eternity on a new world. Every sunset. Together.
Dude, this guy's laying it on. Damn.
I'd rather sail into another typhoon than spend an eternity with him.
Okay, where was his note? Mm-hmm. Riley was a stylist, okay. No, or PR. Nolan was the money guy, okay. Like, this is such a hint. I'm writing this down. Okay. Riley did something PR. Okay, so Riley's not a stylist. Was there a hint here? I'm just assuming we're gonna need this.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. See, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me,
Oh.
Look out, barbarian coming through.
Oh, it stopped? I thought we could listen to it while we walked around.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. See, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win.
Yep.
And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face, but not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, he tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off. I adored them. Their dedication to me meant everything, more than any award.
Watch this being just character building to establish that Londra is a jackass. Yeah, and we waste it all the time.
I've never seen it.
Ah, you must be the ones Brennick mentioned. 2 more souls chosen to leave our thankless old life behind.
Yes, that is us. It's Kiral, right? You were stationed on the Spark?
In my former life, yes. Just one more Marine bound to a hopeless expedition. Ugh. Enough of that. As Walter says, we must forget the past.
Of course it
Our
does.
suffering led us here after all. And now, the Ascension is almost upon us. This place is such a wonder, isn't it?
I've never seen
It's
anything
a
like
little
it.
bit run down.
Oh, but it is still nothing compared to what's in the Ascension Hall.
You've been inside?
Indeed. I proved my devotion not long before you joined us. Now I wait to be taken to what lies ahead. One step closer to the Ascension.
Oh, Chad, don't tell me if this is the case. I'm speculating here. What he hinted at there, they all died, but he survived. He took their life energy, their DNA, and mushed it up and extended his life by theirs. And these poor sods are all gonna be turned into DNA goop to extend his life. Don't tell me if I'm wrong, alright. But... ooh. Yeah.
You mentioned you're waiting for what lies ahead, and we're still getting up to speed, but I thought the Ascension Hall was where we needed to go.
You're not the first to fail to grasp Walter's plan for us. Now that I've seen what's in the hall, my rank is secure. But there is something more that he's offering us. I just know it.
Your rank.
It has to be why the devoted are escorted to another place. And as soon as Zeth returns, he'll take me there. I'm ready.
Do you have any idea where this place is exactly?
Somewhere that brings us closer to Walter. To his embrace.
Into his veins. Oh yeah, Kemi, you're not wrong. These suckers ain't gonna live for long.
So you've been inside the Ascension Hall. Is it as special as we think it is?
I shouldn't say. I wouldn't want to deny you the same experience I had.
Come on, Kiral. Just a hint? We're dying to know what's inside.
I'll tell you this. It's breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
Like the moment Walter first appeared before our boat, but better. Prove your devotion, and you'll see.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Kiral. We should get back to learning about Walter.
Yes, of course. Good luck with your studies. I hope to see you at the Ascension.
Oh no. They're not being turned into DNA goop, chat. They're not being turned into DNA goop. Walter has figured out how to use the biomass converter to extend his lifetime.
Oh good, this guy again.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Alright, is now quiz time?
Well, if it isn't our do-gooder and the barbarian.
Barbarianess,
Makes sense
if you don't
now.
mind.
The time of ashes? The floods in the Great Delta? We've been trapped in a cycle of destruction, but soon we'll have a new world.
It's quite a promise.
And now that you've proved your devotion, you're ready for what comes next. Zeth will lead you there as soon as he returns. Not so fast. Your good deed in the wilds may have gotten you this far, but you'll get no special treatment here. Walter himself granted me the privilege of guarding the Ascension Hall. So until you complete your review and learn the words of attainment, this door remains shut. No exceptions.
Your hair is amazing though.
Okay, we will be back later then.
Okay.
It sounds like we're supposed to pass some kind of laundry devotion test.
But who knows how long we have before this Zeth guy gets back. There's gotta be a faster way to learn whatever the words of attainment are. Let's take a look around.
Words of attainment. Loot?
Don't think the words were in those laundry holograms we watched.
Epic loot?
They might help with talking to the others.
More lootening?
Maybe we could convince them to give us a hand.
Extra loot? With extra loot?
I'll get us a drink. In the meantime, remember what Walter said about embracing the future.
There are holes in your gear, dudes.
Seems like you don't really share your friend's excitement about all this.
I should be more excited, shouldn't I?
It's okay to question things.
Lon was thrilled when we got into the Ascension Hall. He can't wait to see where we'll be taken next. But I'm worried that all this is too good to be true.
So why don't you just leave?
I can't abandon him. We've been through everything together. Our missions, the typhoon, the shipwreck.
Mm-hmm.
And soon, the Ascension, I guess.
Ascension, I guess. What's your doubt?
Seems like most of the Quen are more than happy to follow Londra. So why not you?
At first, I wanted to believe.
Mm-hmm.
But everything he told us felt like it filled an emptiness. Like maybe I'd finally found somewhere to belong. Then I remembered
Cults
how the
do
boards
that,
back
yeah.
home would tell us to follow the virtues of the legacy, to be good and honest. And then they dragged my father away for speaking out against an imperial decree. I'm not sure it's any different here. Walter might be a living ancestor, but with a cudgel like Zeth to do his bidding, his kindness is just as conditional as the Empire's.
Hmm. This guy gets it. How'd you end up in here?
As far as anyone at your settlement knows, you went out into the wilds and vanished. How did you end up here?
Lon and I were part of a scouting mission to the mainland, but things went bad fast. We were lost and starving, our boat was wrecked, and then Walter found our camp. A living ancestor, emerging from the wilds to tell us we'd been chosen, that we were safe. It was easy to embrace. Everyone here has a similar story.
Why didn't anyone send word to us?
Not everyone is chosen. Walter says we must leave our old lives behind if we're going to ascend. Nobody questioned it. But I should have.
Okay. This guy might actually live. Marshall says, my first idea was that Ascension is a literal thing, like a rocket. Okay. I haven't watched anything from DLC. Who knows? Then again, maybe Ascension is conversion to artificial intelligence. I don't think Ascension is anything good for these guys. I mean, it is a cult, after all.
You said Lon can't wait to see where you're headed next. Do you know what you'll find there?
I imagine it'll be another kind of test, like here. Once you've been in the Ascension Hall, you're taken there by Zeth. He and his troops are the only ones who ever come back.
Everyone keeps mentioning him. I get the feeling he's not really a friendly guy.
As friendly as a fireclaw. But it's not just him. The soldiers that follow him are like that too. I guess they know they can do as they like, now that they don't answer to the Admiral or compliance.
Okay.
You're right to be skeptical of all this. Wander is up to something. We need to get into the Ascension Hall to figure out what. And to do that, we need the words of attainment.
I don't want to stir up any trouble. When Zeth comes back, he'll figure out that I told you.
Does it have something to do with one of those laundry displays?
This is important, Otosu. A lot of lives are at stake.
It's related to what Walter said he valued most about his friends.
They adore him.
I guess he thought he was adored by them?
No, that's not it at all. This was a bad idea. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Hey, it'll be okay. I promise.
I'm sorry, I can't. Please, just leave me alone.
Boop boop. You lost the game. Please try again.
Don't think we'll be able to convince him to help us again. Maybe we should study up on Laundra before we talk to anyone else.
Oh, god damn it. Neum. Neum. What did he actually say?
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. See, we were at the best party in town,
Talk faster.
celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face, but not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, he tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off. I adored them. Their dedication to me meant everything, more than any award. And it ended up
Dedication.
being the best night of my life.
Their dedication. Okay.
Did you need something else?
Look, Kiral, we need your help. You said that the Ascension is almost here. Seika and I are trying to prove our devotion as fast as we can.
But we're running out of time. We need to get into the Ascension Hall.
But the only way to learn the words of attainment is to pass your devotion review.
Unless you help us out. We're a lot like you. We've suffered so much until now. Storms, shipwrecks, hunter-killer machines. We don't want to go back to that.
Well, we should all embrace his light. Perhaps even with a helping hand. Okay. It's kind of what Walter said when he sat with us and told us his story about where eternity lies.
Oh, eternity lies in a new world? Chat, did you... Chat, I hope you paid attention. This will be on the test. A new world?
It's on a new world, right? As part of the Ascension?
Exactly. You understand him so well. But I don't know. I really shouldn't be breaking protocol.
Please, Kiral. We don't want to live in a world without Walter.
Oh, wow. She's laying it on.
Okay, I'll tell you. Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
Thanks. We owe you one.
I'm glad to have helped. May you embrace his light.
Okay.
Well, we got our words of attainment. Rennick should let us into the Ascension Hall now.
I already told you. No one's getting past me without the words of attainment.
What if I know the words?
Oh, we know the words. Seika.
Oh, no. You should have the honor.
Oh no.
Aloy.
Don't do this game.
Only through
Okay.
devotion. May I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
No one's ever passed their devotion review so quickly.
Well, we did, so will you get out of the way now?
I don't know how much more of Londra I can take.
Yeah, let's see what he's really up to.
Okay, okay. My boy's oblivious to sarcasm. Yeah, there's a lot of that with Aloy. If you're oblivious to it, you're gonna have a rough time. Like that, man.
All this time, they didn't even want to be found.
We don't know if they all feel that way.
Yeah. Sure.
Raptor, something on your mind?
Nothing. The Ascension Hall better have answers. That's all.
So I'm interested in why some parts of this complex are super fancy new, like this flooring, but not the other. Like, what is the lore reason here? Did he just bother doing up the fancy bits? Oh, hello.
There was something different in Nova's tone today. The slightest edge of recalcitrance. Tweaking her settings brought her back in line, but I'll run a full diagnostic just to be sure.
Chat, what does recalcitrance mean? This is not a word I've heard before.
An elevator. Let's see where it leads.
Having an obstinately uncooperative attitude towards authority or discipline. Okay. I'm gonna find a way to use that in a sentence at work. I'm sure this will be fine. I'ma press the button. New word for you too. Okay. Fancy word, man.
Launch is really building up the suspense.
Must be quite a spectacle up there.
Yes, today learning has occurred.
Ancestors. That's how they'll ascend.
Londra's building a spaceship, all right. We better take a closer look.
Dude, what is this scene?
Clouds. They're not real. It's all an illusion.
Chat? Can we talk about how hecking good this volumetric cloud effect is? My mind is blown. I don't think these are just simply rendered sprites. Like, if we walk around this cloud... Oh no, it is flat. God damn it. Oh, I've been scammed. I've been scammed. But it looks so good. Nothing here. Should I be picking up all of these berries now? Londra cheap died on the holograms, I know. Oh no, they're giving us boss fight stuff. You know what? We should have left the berries in those things. Yeesh, we should have. That would have been smart. Okay, there's loot down here. But it looks so good.
My creation. by necessity from the womb of the Horus, is infinitely more imaginative than its ancient predecessors. Not even Chihumbe could have foreseen it. I just hope it's fast enough to outrun his shadow.
Oh, he is just trying to get out of Nemesis's way in a hurry. Oh, Tsunambre, was that then his or the real name for Nemesis? The loot. Okay, there's a lot of stuff close off. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of fighting. Let's craft up all the arrows. So we don't waste any of these loots. Or not waste, but send them to the stash when we...
My focus. What's that sound?
It's a warning, I think. For radiation, something toxic.
How about we don't go that way?
Should be safe enough for now, but I'd better check out the ship.
Okay. Tell me what you find.
Hello, loot. Ah, God damn it. The sound came from my controller, and I was so surprised. I had no idea what that was. Good use of the controller speakers, though. Sad that you don't get that experience, chat. If I could give it a controller, I would. Then we could watch chat struggle with these fights. I mean, okay, this loot is not gonna matter for us, is it? We'll pick it up once we're done here. What is it that you want me to do? Scan the spaceship out. Reactor leak?
The source of the radiation. That's why he grabbed data from